And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. On fourth down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowsky to punt the football. Back deep is Britton Covey. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. Play action. Here's Hurts. Rolling to his right. Airing it out deep for Smith. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there. And almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. On first down, Hurts. Flush to his right. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Second down, here's Hurts. Able to get away. Fighting to stay upright. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here. Sets up to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. And on the grandest of stages, with the whole world watching the Super Bowl, they come out and get the first points.
I don't know how you feel about Brandon, but for me, watching the beginning of the Super Bowl, I've often wondered how come it's not just a fumble fest? How come the ball's not all over the place? The nerves, the interim in between of the 2 weeks waiting for the game. But this team came out and handled it just like it was a regular season walk in the park.
He's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
He got home, which means it has to be good coverage. Just has nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, we try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want. And other times, the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going.
And some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And we are back and ready to go for the second quarter of the Super Bowl. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, as always, thrilled to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Here's Samuel. Brought down that time by Nolan Smith.
That was a really nice play, being able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Purdy from the gun. Over the middle, complete to Sewell. And he's going to come up a few yards short of first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down. Purdy now to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
They'll try and pick it up to McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. The defense stiffens to force fourth down following that first down gain of 8.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. It's a 39-yard attempt at right hash. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. Chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get it out there and play.
And he is going to get in. But there is a flag down. Let's sort this out here. So they say he went out of bounds, came back in, then touched the football.
Can't be the first guy to touch it when you come back in bounds. That's why the penalty goes against him. Have to know where you are on the field.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The football will come out to the 25 as the cloud will not return.
Someone is at the tattoo shop front door.
Yo, what's up? I'm the BFB. Yo, I'm the Boss Toilet 2.0. Okay, which one?
Today, we're going to do a little bit of investing.
Lowe's knows the best deals are the ones that keep on giving. So don't miss our 25 days.
This is our only unit space over here. So that two space. So that means if the game will detect my one space that I had to put last time and put a second one in my second slot, it'll be able to duplicate a unit. Alright, I gotta join back to another lobby. Alright, I'm just gonna join a random one. So I gotta go to units and then trade. But I have units open, but I also have trade open. So I gotta trade a random person. Well, let's just send a trade. Some people.
Francisco's offense returns to the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the draw.
They'll take it.
And trying to get it to somebody, but it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. Looking for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Stop! Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get the series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Hurts. Well, nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
It'll be a gain of 2. twos. It'll take us to the 2-minute warning. This is 2nd and 8. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. We'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And they get him down. Takes it across the 40-yard line. Second and a couple. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. Purdy looking to throw. Hauled in left side here by Jennings. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Throwing here, Purdy. And a big loss as he's taken down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Purdy down on 2nd down. Throws it out and completes it to Samuel. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. Oh, what a lineman on the other side has got it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time there's a turnover.
That caught up to him. This is Smith with a run. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards there, and it'll be 1st and goal. They'll throw now on the final play. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds here. So we've arrived at halftime here. One of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis, our Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. But gutsy call there. Yanks at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kickstart things going in the opposite direction.
In there to drop it for the loss, linebacker Nakobe Dean, an outstanding play. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Purdy. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. We saw this line the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. And he missed it. It's no good. And they'll remain 2 scores back as this holds at a 9-point advantage. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players.
He's got it in, complete. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 2nd touchdown in the Super Bowl. And the Eagles will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in the Super Bowl.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. It'll be Hurts on the option. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the 49er hands team does its job. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just the normal outcome actually came to play. It's a
every time it's so great.
Of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
Every time it's so the gray line, they run.
Numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
They're back to run it one zone.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Yep, they will.
They'll try to run for it. This is Juszczyk.
Wow.
Picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
They run.
McCaffrey running up the middle. Down at the 25.
Oftentimes we play as an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game,
Run their
we're seeing from the safeties, they are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play you made there in the open field.
And this is going to depend on
I know what they're going to do. They're
he
going to
might
try
be
to
a
run
few
it.
inches short. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. First he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
Oh,
What?
you have no.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And the big boys
Why did you sneak it then?
right at the line. No gain on the play that
Why
time,
you
and it
sneak
sets
it?
up 2nd and goal.
I heard you hiding behind your butt. Ew.
A handoff, McCaffrey right late, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium. Folks, welcome back to the biggest stage in sports, the Super Bowl, and now we get down to the good stuff, the 4th and final quarter. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass this attempt, and this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you, because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we're going to get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people were worried about the quarterbacks getting hit.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, 78 yards. And the Eagles are feeling good as they extend their lead into the Super Bowl.
Brandon, you and I have called a lot of college football in our day, but on Sundays, here in the NFL, doesn't it look a lot like what we used to see on Saturdays when we called those games?
Yeah, option plays just like we saw, and that was a long touchdown on the option. When you get your eyes in the wrong place on a play like that, you're in trouble.
What's the term that's in vogue in the NFL? Eye violations. The offense wants you to put your eyes in the wrong spot so that they can appear in others.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He's got it at the 10. Fakes through it, and he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Oh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intended,
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Hassan Reddick in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Back to throw, Purdy. No, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. These guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
all right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
And maybe the wrong
Okay,
read
we're
there
gonna
as
have
he's
to
going
go
to go
for
down
it.
immediately. A loss on that
Panicking,
play, and now
panicking.
3rd down.
Go ahead and
It's
go
tough
for it,
on 3rd and
panicking.
6. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. That's undeniable. But that time,
Panicking,
the defense was
panicking.
onto it.
And partner, I think the more you see
I'm
a play like this,
panicking.
the more they're able
Go
to
ahead and go
diagnose
for
it
it.
quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith, 26 yards. And the Eagles are starting to pour it on to the game's biggest stage. They are running away with Super Bowl